May this story be a warm embrace to soothe you to rest. Acalypha and Frisia, a Tale of Affection. This story is about a young woman named Acalypha and a toad named Frisia, whose lives intertwine in enchanted forest, leading to an enduring friendship. Acalypha was a young woman of grace, with hair that shimmered like the first light of dawn. She lived in a quaint cottage on the edge of an enchanted forest, where the air was ever sweet with the scent of blooming flowers and the melodies of singing birds. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Acalypha heard a gentle croak near her garden. She followed the sound and discovered a small, emerald green toad. The toad looked up at her with eyes that twinkled like stars in the night sky. "Hello, little one," she said kindly. "What brings you here?" The toad, whose name was Frisia, responded in a voice as soft as a whispering breeze. "I have lost my way in the forest and cannot find my family." Appleface's heart softened, and she extended her hand. "Would you like to stay with me until we find them?" Frisia nodded gratefully. Days turned into weeks, then the bond between Acalypha and Frisia grew stronger, nourished by kindness and shared moments. Acalypha read stories to Frisia under the old oak tree, and Frisia, in turn, charmed Acalypha with tales of the forest and its wonders. One day, while walking through the forest, they encountered a wise old owl. "Excuse me, wise owl," Acalypha asked. "Have you seen any toads that look like my friend Frisia?" The owl hooted softly and replied, "Indeed, I have." Acalypha replied, "Indeed, I have. They are not far from here, just beyond the silver brook." With newfound hope, Acalypha and Frisia hurried to the brook and found a family of toads. Frisia's eyes sparkled with joy as she reunited with her family. Though the time had come to part, Acalypha and Frisia knew that their bond was unbreakable. Frisia promised to visit often, and Acalypha waved goodbye as her heart swelled with a love that transcended words. And so, in the enchanted forest, a friendship flourished, reminding all who knew them that true affection knows no bounds. Now, let's enter another chapter of tonight's journey. The trust between Muck and Kala. This story is about a boy named Muck and a beetle named Kala, who develop a strong bond of trust while finding Kala's way back home. In a tranquil village nestled between rolling hills and a serene forest, there lived a young boy named Muck. Muck was known for his kind heart and adventurous spirit. One warm summer evening, while exploring the edge of the forest, Muck stumbled upon a shimmering beetle. This beetle was none other than Kala, a beautifully iridescent creature, with delicate wings that sparkled under the sunlight. Kala had been separated from her family during a sudden storm and was now lost. Muck, sensing her fear and confusion, knelt down and offered his hand. The trust in Muck's gentle eyes reassured Kala, and she cautiously climbed onto his palm. Muck promised to help Kala find her way back home. Over the next few days, Muck and Kala formed a bond unlike any other. He traveled through the forest with Muck carefully navigating the dense foliage and Kala guiding him with her luminous glow during the night. They encountered various challenges along the way, like crossing a fast-flowing river and navigating past a family of curious deer. Throughout their journey, Muck and Kala learned to rely on each other. Muck protected Kala from dangers they encountered, while Kala's guidance kept them from getting lost. One day, they stumbled upon a clearing filled with vibrant flowers and the home of other beetles. Kala's eyes lit up with recognition. She had found her home. As they approached, several beetles flew towards Kala, welcoming her back with open wings. Muck watched with a bittersweet smile, happy for his friend, yet sad to see her go. Kala turned to Muck and gently touched his cheek with her tiny leg. a gesture of gratitude and farewell. Muck returned the gesture with a soft whisper. Stay safe, my friend. With tearful eyes, he watched as Kala joined her family and disappeared into the forest. Muck walked back to his village, his heart full of warmth from the bond he had shared with Ka. From that day onwards, whenever he wandered near the forest, he felt a reassuring presence, knowing that Kala was watching over him. Their story became a cherished tale in the village, a beautiful reminder of the trust and friendship that can blossom between even the most unlikely of companions. Here's the new story to bring you closer to peace. Salvia and Dinka's lesson in fairness. This story is about Salvia and her kitten, Dinka, learning a valuable lesson in fairness, for sharing and kindness. In a quaint little village surrounded by rolling hills and blooming flowers, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Salvia. She had deep brown eyes that sparkled with curiosity and hair as golden as the sun. Salvia loved to explore the woods and meadows that stretched far beyond her home. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the lush green forest, she stumbled upon a tiny, curious kitten with fur as white as snow and eyes as blue as the summer sky. Naturally, Salvia named the kitten Dinka after a flower that blossomed near the woods. From that day forward, Salvia and Dinka became inseparable companions. They played in the fields, chased butterflies, and discovered many hidden treasures. One day, Salvia and Dinka were playing by a stream when they found a basket of delicious, ripe strawberries. Salvia picked up the basket and noticed there were enough strawberries to share. Let's split these evenly, she said to Vinta, who mewed in agreement. As Salvia divided the strawberries, she made sure each pile was equal. Vinta, noticing this, purred contentedly. However, as they started to eat, they heard a little voice. Please, may I have some? It was a small, hungry squirrel looking up at them with pleading eyes. Salvia's heart was moved with compassion. Without hesitation, she took one strawberry from her pile and one from Vinta's, giving them to the squirrel. Vinta watched, a bit confused but trusting Salvia's decision. The squirrel thanked them and scampered away, his tiny stomach now full. Later that evening, under the starlit sky, Salvia and Vinta talked about what had happened. Live explained, fairness isn't just about making sure things are equal. It's also about sharing with those in need. Vinta tilted his head, listening intently, and purred, understanding the warmth behind Salvia's words. From then on, Salvia and Vinta always remembered to not only be fair, but also kind and generous. Their bond grew stronger, and their hearts remained open to those around them. Our next tale awaits to bring you calm. Virginia and the Reflection with Marigold. This story is about Virginia and Marigold's quest to preserve the magic of a reflective pond, which strengthens their friendship. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and emerald forests lived a young girl named Virginia. Virginia had curly brown hair and sparkling blue eyes that always seemed to reflect her inquisitive nature. One warm summer day, while exploring the lush woods behind her home, she stumbled upon a shimmering pond hidden by a curtain of willow trees. As she approached the water's edge, she noticed something peculiar. A tiny, shimmering light flickered atop the water's surface. Intrigued, Virginia leaned closer, only to discover a mischievous pixie named Marigold dancing gracefully above the pond. Marigold was unlike any creature Virginia had ever seen, with delicate wings that sparkled like diamonds and a dress that seemed to be woven from flower petals. The pixie giggled and introduced herself, her tinkling laughter echoing through the air. "Hello, Virginia. I am Marigold, the guardian of this magical pond. Petunia was astonished and delighted. She and Marigold quickly became friends, spending long summer afternoons sharing stories and playing games. One day, Marigold showed Petunia how to see the reflections in the ponds of not just of themselves, but of their innermost hopes and dreams. In water could reveal hidden hopes and fears, and even reflect the true essence of their hearts. Petunia saw visions of her future, filled with adventures and possibilities, while Marigold saw her duty to protect the tranquility of the pond. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Petunia noticed Marigold looking unusually somber. "What's wrong?" she asked gently. Marigold explained that the pond's magic was fading, and soon it would no longer reveal the reflective visions. Worried, Petunia asked how they could preserve the magic. Marigold thought for a moment, and then said that they needed to find the Heartstone, a powerful gem hidden deep within the forest that held the magic of the pond. Together, they embarked on a quest through the darkening woods, guided by Marigold's light and Petunia's determination. They braved challenges and solved riddles, growing closer as friends with each passing moment. At long last, they found the Heartstone, its radiant glow brightening the forest. As Petunia held it in her hands, she felt a surge of warmth, and knew they had succeeded. Paula hurried back to the pond, and placed the Heartstone in the center of the water. Instantly, the pond's magic was restored, and the reflections sparkled brilliantly once more. Petunia and Marigold celebrated their triumph and understood that while the journey was important, the true magic lay in their friendship and courage. Every evening after that, Petunia visited Marigold at the pond, and they continued to share their dreams and reflections. And so, the magical pond remained a place of wonder and discovery, forever preserved by the bond between a curious girl and a mischievous pixie. Until next time, may peace be with you.